Well, hello there. Hey, I got a question for you. Are you a Christian man who just can't seem to find the right woman? I mean, no matter where you look, no matter what relationship you're in or who you've been dating, you just can't find it. Well, I got good news for you. You are not alone. Do you remember Adam and Eve? Yeah, the first two people that God created. Yeah. Well, guess what? Adam was in the same boat as you are. Truth is, a lot of men are. But believe it or not, this is actually a good thing. Think about it. God intentionally did not make Eve at the same time he made Adam. That was not an accident. The reason for that is because he needed Adam to first see his need for the right woman, to see his need for Eve. Because God already knew that he needed her. He already knew. And as with Adam, God needs you to see your need for the right woman he has for you in your life. Someone who is just right for you. That suitable partner, that suitable companion. Before he can bring her to you. Now, Adam only required a God-induced deep sleep only to wake up and identify Eve, his bride. But unfortunately for us, it's really not that simple. But that's why I'm here, to help you identify the woman, the right woman, that God has already selected for you. It really is just a matter of being able to identify her. And so with that, I say to you, there are only 4 questions that you need to ask yourself in order to find her, in order to identify her. And you're probably asking yourself, well, what are those 4 questions? What are those 4 questions that I need to ask that would help me find the right woman and end my search and end all these pointless, meaningless relationships that I've been in? What 4 questions are they? I'm so glad you asked, because here they are. Now, I'm going to need you to sit down first, because the question just might shock you. Okay. Question number 1. Ready? Is she saved? That's question number 1. I'll come back to it. Let me move on to the next question. Number 2. Is she single? Right, got it? First one, is she saved? Second, is she single? Next question. This one's gonna really shock you, but it's not what you think it is. But number 3 is, does she have style? Got it? Does she have style? And the last question, this one really gonna shock you. So make sure you got your chair, because I don't want you to get hurt. Okay. Last question. Is she sexy? Ooh, deep, huh? Okay, so the questions are: is she saved? Is she single? Does she have style? And is she sexy? If you are able to answer all of these questions with a resounding yes, no doubt in your mind, she's definitely saved, she's definitely single, she definitely has style, and she is definitely sexy. If you can answer all four of those questions with a yes, then I'm here to tell you that you probably, more than likely, have found the woman, the right woman that God has destined for you. At least she is a woman well worth the pursuit if you're able to answer all four of those questions. Now, let me go back, because you're probably thinking, okay, I need him to kind of break these down for me, and I'm happy to do so. Okay, so is she saved? That's question number one. And that basically means this: is she saved? Does she have her own personal relationship with Christ? Has she placed faith in Christ, in his finished work on the cross for the redemption and forgiveness of her own sins? Okay, has she given her life to Jesus? That's what the question means. Moving on to question number two: is she single? In other words, is she available to date you? If she's dating someone else, then she's not single. She's dating someone else. She's involved with somebody else, so you need to step aside. But if she's single and she's available, then you go ahead and you ask her out. Question number three: does she have style? I know you're thinking, what? Are we talking about fashion here? Are we talking about clothes? No, we're not talking about clothes. We're not talking about fashion. When I ask, does she have style, I am referring to the style of her character, the style of her personality, the style of her temperament. That's the question I'm asking. It has to do with who she is as a person, who she is as an individual. That's the question. Does she have style? And the last question is, does she, excuse me, not does she, but is she sexy? Is she beautiful to your eyes? Not a product of cultural expectations and nuances. Is she sexy to you, to your eyes? That's the question. If you are able to say yes to all of those questions, then maybe you found your Mary Jane. At least it makes her worth the pursuit. So, you probably would want even more information about this, and I do. I have a lot of information, and that information is found in my new book, How to Be a Spider-Man, an Amazing Spider-Man to Your Mary Jane, Pursuing the Woman of Your Dreams. This book can be found on Amazon, and there you will find a very detailed layout in my book of these questions and so much more that will help you find your Mary Jane, your Eve, your suitable companion, your suitable partner that God has already selected for you, who's out there, that you just need help identifying. And you can stop running into the wrong women. Not that other women are bad, they're just not the right fit for you. You want someone who's the right fit for you. In my book, How to Be an Amazing Spider-Man to Your Mary Jane, Pursuing the Woman of Your Dreams, will definitely help you find her. So go to Amazon.com, look this book up, and this book will help you find the woman that you've been looking for. Thank you for your time in this presentation. I hope it blessed you. And I look forward to your stories of how God helped you identify the right woman who's fit for you. God bless you. Have a good day.